All right, part two. Uh, I have talked about education. Then let's come to the topic career. All right. All right. First of all, I want to introduce a book. The title is One Person Slash Multiple Careers, and then you can see a short line here. How the slash effect can work for you. All right, and the subtitle is a new model for work slash life success. All right, slash slash slash. All right, so many slashes here. All right, as we know, slash is working this way to separate two things when you are writing, right? Okay, so usually it is a oblique stroke, all right, in your writing or in print. But here, do you think a slash also means this? All right, you see the author, all right, Marchi Albert, all right, and then her title is author slash speaker slash writing coach. All right. So when you are asked, what do you do? All right. You cannot just reply this question in a way like this. All right. I am a teacher. I am an engineer, or I am a secretary. I'm a nurse. I'm a doctor, and so on. All right. You don't know how to answer the question in a very quick way. All right. Then maybe you are a slash. All right. Means okay. You are taking several jobs at the same time. All right. You are a teacher. Maybe you are a writer. All right, and you're a painter at the same time. Okay. So you will tell the people will answer this question in this way. I am a teacher slash writer slash painter slash actress slash a lot of slashes. Okay, so what is a slash? Right. Actually, that is two types of spellings for this word. Okay. This is SLASH, and the other spelling is SLASHRE. All right, you will find it later on. All right, because here I will give you two examples of slashes. All right, and accidentally, these two cases are women. All right, so I hope it, because of these two cases, because of these two examples, the woman, the female students in our class can be inspired and can be brave to pursue your dreams or to fulfill your passions. All right. Okay. So I will introduce the writer first. Okay. The writer of this book. All right. The writer's name is Much Albert, a former lawyer, is a writer slash speaker slash coach living in New York City. Much's writing focuses primarily on workplace and career issues. She is a regular contributor to the New York Times, and her work has also appeared in publications such as Time Out New York, Travel and Leisure, The Chronicle of Philanthropy, and Legal Affairs. Machi is a member of the faculty of the New York Writers Workshop, where she teaches journalism. She frequently speaks at national conferences and career-related events, and privately coaches writing clients and professionals in transition. Transition means change, all right? Okay, so you can see Much Aber. Mm, she studies law, right? And she was a lawyer. But actually, you will find her transition in the introduction. Later on, I will show you. All right. And then now she's a writer and a speaker and coach. Coach means teacher. Okay. And then she is a regular contributor to this newspaper, to this journal. Regular contributor, which means she writes a lot of articles to be published by this uh, newspaper, and she also publishes her works, her articles in some other books like Time Out in New York and so on. All right, and then from this picture, we don't know how old she is, but well, she's quite young, as we can see. All right, and then that's why I want to use this case to encourage the female students in our class. Okay, all right, and then I will show you a quotation in the introduction parts. Okay, a single face identity is a liability today. All right, it only makes people more vulnerable to sudden change in economic conditions. The most successful and healthy among us now develop multiple identities, manages simultaneously to be called upon as conditions change. Recent research also suggests that developing multiple identities is one of the best buffers we can erect against mental and physical illness. All right. Okay. I underline some words, uh, which I think maybe new words to you, and I cannot say they are important, but they are. You have to learn them, right? Because maybe they are new words, right? Okay. All right. I will explain what this passage, this quotation means. All right. A single-faced identity is liability today. All right. Do you know what liability means? It is very similar to this word, vulnerable. All right. And a liability can mean a kind of debt. All right. It is not a uh, positive words. All right. A fixed identity means if you call yourself a teacher, okay, or a doctor, all right. It is not an advantage today, all right. It's kind of debt or it's kind of dangerous possibility, okay, which means you cannot just make a living or uh, in your life, okay, just have one work, one job, and doing the same work all the time. Okay, so that means fixed identity is a liability today. All right, it is kind of drawback. All right, is a weakness. All right, it only makes people more vulnerable to sudden change in economic conditions. That's true, right? Okay, as we know now, there are not so many young children in our country. All right, so teachers, this profession, all right, has become uh, some kind of uh, we can say not a position that the people are eager to take. All right, and not a position that people respect, right? Okay, so which means because we don't have so many students, then there will be fewer and fewer teachers in the future. All right, so it is not a very popular profession in the future. All right, so if you are a teacher all the time, all right, and if you face this kind of situation, all right, then you have to worry about your future, actually, right? Okay, and so vulnerable means you are not strong enough, all right, to face the sudden change, especially in economic conditions, right? So you have to be an investor, okay, to via the real estate, all right, or to uh, you know uh, buy some financial products to save your money or to make your money more and more, right? In some kind of financial markets, right? Okay, so not, right now, nowadays, the most successful and healthy among us now develop multiple identities. Multiple means a lot, right? More than one, okay? And identities, that means your jobs or your aspects or your qualifications, right? And then manage it simultaneously. Simultaneously means at the same time. Okay, so at the same time you have to take different jobs. All right, to be called upon as conditions change. Yeah, all right. We are living in a dynamic world, right? We cannot stay the same all the time, all right? And the recent research also suggests that developing multiple identities is one of the best buffers we can erect against mental and physical illness. Buffer is kind of thing that you know uh, will be against something very strong. All right. For example, if you have a car accident and your airbag can be a kind of buffer to protect you, all right, from the impact of the car crash. Okay. So is that clear? All right. If you are still confused, then please check out the words by yourself. Okay, liability, simultaneously, and buffer. Okay, all right. So this is a quotation from Gay Shelley. All right, and from the book New Passages: Mapping Your Life Across Time. Okay, so now I want to tell you, you have to define your own success nowadays. All right, and you have to try to find out your own track to success or your own track in your own life. All right. Traditional ways of looking at jobs or looking at life is not so good as for the world is changing so fast, right? Okay, so that is kind of advice or that's kind of purpose. Okay, why I want to introduce this book and why I want to introduce so-called slash. All right, and then let's come to the next example. This girl, we can say this woman, right? She is very young, really, all right, quite young, and I attached two of her speeches to this lesson. Okay, and then you can check out to know her ideas and to know what kind of person she is. All right, and she calls herself Generation Slash. Oh, you can see the another kind of spelling of this word, SLASHIE. All right, so slash either way. All right, and then because this is a Chinese introduction, then I will give you the English introduction of this successful woman. I can say that. Okay, all right. She majored in mass media and psychology in Auckland University. All right, and by the way, her parents are from Taiwan. All right, and they immigrated to New Zealand. All right, so Sarah was born in New Zealand, and but she will not call herself Taiwanese or New Zealander. All right, but she will call herself, all right, a kind of global citizen. All right, so she speaks both Chinese and English very well. All right, so and then she is the founder of Little Girl Big Dreams and the Dream Job. All right, so that's introduction in her speech. Okay, an entrepreneur and a business leader. All right, reminded us that success comes with a great deal of hard work and sacrifice. For Sarah Liu, okay, life is roses. It's about living the life you want and mean for you. and achieving and creating success. Whatever success might be for you, with dedication, sacrifice, and hard grind, you can achieve it. See the world you want and work towards creating that world. All right. The part which is not clear is the slogan of this organization, uh, Little Girl Big Dream. All right, helping others achieve their dreams. Okay, so Sarah, okay, as an Asian, all right, as a woman, especially as a young woman, okay, and she can do so many things at the same time, all right, and she calls herself Generation Slash, and you can find some articles she has written online, all right, and if you want to get further information, okay, just Google it, okay, and you will find a lot of information about Slash, Generation Slash as well. Okay, so let's take a short break, and then I will show you the the introduction parts of the book written by Marchi Albert. Okay.